Welcome back to the Homespun Annie channel. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some of my current favorite things that I'm using. Now, this isn't a fully extensive list. This isn't necessarily, I had to pick and choose because otherwise this would end up being a very long video. And also the title is Spring Favorites, but that's really just because it's spring right now and that's the season that we're in. So these don't necessarily pertain to spring or, can only be used in the springtime by any means. This is also my very first favorites video that I've ever made. So I hope that you will give me a little bit of grace and bear with me as I kind of maybe stumble over myself a little bit as I figure out how to do this. I also have a little baby that's just waking up over on the bed. And so hopefully she'll be content for a little bit, but if not, that's okay. She can just join us and we'll just keep it real. We'll just, be realistic and not try to make things seem and look how they aren't, I guess you could say. So, also, I have to say, none of these products are sponsored. This is not a sponsored video. This is literally just things that I like, and yes, not sponsored, because I know I'm supposed to say that. Okay, so the first thing is something that I am so excited about, and this is something that I have been looking at for a very, very long time, and I finally bought it for myself, and I will just consider it a Mother's Day gift to myself because I got it right around Mother's Day. But I bought myself my first piece of burley pottery. And I'll try to get, I don't know if it's going to focus on the, oh, there we go. So this is burley pottery, and it is their breakfast cup in the pink Asiatic pheasant print. Now, burley pottery, if you don't know, is made in England, and you can't get every single type of burley pottery that they make here in the US, sadly. They don't have a US store and they don't have a US website where you can order directly from them. But there are some US companies that sell their pottery, but not everything is available. Not all of their patterns, colors, items, the different types of pottery, not all of it's available in the US. You have to literally go to the UK to their factory store to get, or live in the UK and order it from them. So anyway, but I was very happy that I was able to get the pink Asiatic pheasant, and this is their breakfast cup. Now it looks like a teacup, but it's actually much bigger than an actual teacup. And here's the little saucer. I just love it. It's just so pretty. And then, I don't know if you can see bottom there, made in England, burley Asiatic pheasant. Okay. So, and these are not a set. They don't come together. You have to purchase each one separately, and they are not cheap, I will say. And so this is something that I will be slowly but surely collecting over time. I will just slowly, here and there, purchase a piece and add it, and then eventually, hopefully down the road, I will have a full set. Now, they have this particular pattern, this Asiatic pheasant, in different colors. And so they have like a light blue, they have a dark blue, they have green. Some of the colors aren't available. I mean, they have it in purple, like a light purple, which, oh my gosh, I would love to have that one, but it's just not available here in the US. Now, I might be able to look on eBay possibly, but I haven't looked on eBay yet. but yeah, so I bought this. So denbypottery.com sells the burley pottery. And so they have some of it. They don't have all of it, but they have the most popular patterns and pieces, I would say. So unless I'm going to make a trip to the UK, there's going to be some things that I'm just not going to be able to get. But maybe eventually they'll be available in the US. But this is the first thing that just drew me to burley pottery. This breakfast cup, literally this breakfast cup, the pink Asiatic pheasant breakfast cup, is what caught my eye first. And then I started looking more at them. And it's just, I don't know, my coffee tastes better drinking it out of my burley breakfast cup. So, and this is partly why, because I love the sweet, delicate little teacups that you can drink tea out of, you know. There's just something lovely about drinking an afternoon cup of tea out of a delicate little teacup. But I just don't feel like I can drink coffee out of them. They're just too small, too delicate, and I need a more substantial cup. But I want to also feel a little bit fancy and a little bit like it's, I don't know, it just, yeah. So you can you can absolutely drink coffee out of these, and it's a nice big cup of coffee. Anyway, so there was that. Now to move on to some books. And so some of the books, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to do a magazine first because this is a British magazine. So we'll go from British pottery to a British magazine. This magazine is The English Home. And this is a British magazine. So it comes from England. And so our little house, our little home that we have here on the river in North Idaho is 800 square feet. It's very tiny. And we are currently working on fixing it up. So we are turning the garage into a third bedroom. The back half will be a third bedroom. And then eventually the front half is actually going to be the new entryway to the house. And I could go in and explain. I'm not going to explain it all now. I'll probably actually do a video as we're fixing things up. So things are starting to move forward with fixing up this little house. We'll be installing a wood stove. But what I can do right now is paint. And so I'm working on painting the bathroom, the living room, and the kitchen, which the living room and the kitchen are really all one big room. But anyway, I saw this magazine and we really want to fix up our house like an English country cottage. With a slight, I don't know, my husband really loves like the medieval cottage look. So it'll probably be a little bit of a mix. But I ordered this magazine, a subscription, and I think, is it monthly? I think it is monthly. I think this one is monthly. And so, anyway, there's just lovely English country cottage inspiration in this magazine. And I'm actually going to do an ASMR flip through of this magazine coming up on the channel. Let's see. I'm going to try and see if I can give you a good example. I mean, there's just lovely, lovely inspiration. See some of it. Sorry if this is so blurry. Like I said, this is my first time doing a favorites video. But yeah, you can kind of see. So lots of lovely British homes in this magazine. Beautiful ideas and just kind of inspiration for me while I'm, fixing up this little house. So like I said, the first thing I'm doing is painting, and I'm actually I'll make a video of that and kind of show you what I'm doing as I'm painting the bathroom and the kitchen and the living room and all of that, and what the changes I'm making there, and kind of do before and after. So anyway, This magazine, absolutely love it. If you're looking for inspiration for decorating your home, if you love that English style, the country cottage, whatever. This is, I love this magazine. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to do an ASMR flip through of this very soon. So you can kind of take a look and see if maybe it's something you would want to subscribe to. So next, in terms of reading, something I'm trying to do is have a fiction book that I'm reading and then a nonfiction book. So at the same time, so I'll have a fiction book and a nonfiction book that I'm reading. And currently, I am reading This Beautiful Truth by Sarah Clarkson, and this is the nonfiction book. Now, I started reading this book last year before I got pregnant, and I got about halfway through, and then I unexpectedly got pregnant and got very, very sick. And so I kind of set this book aside for a little bit, and I didn't end up finishing it. And it's just been sitting there staring at me. And so I finally have picked it back up, and I'm diving back into it. And I'm just starting over. So it's been so long. And, even though I read half of it, I was like, I should probably just start over. But this book, I'll read the back to you. We live in a broken world. Amid the daily realities of sickness and isolation, disappointment and pain, it can be profoundly difficult to grasp the real goodness of God. But this is where God breaks into our darkness with beauty. And the baby's waking up. In the wonder of creation, in art or film, story or song, in the kindness of his people and the good they create, God breaks into our pain in a tangible way, teaching us to trust his love and to hope for his healing. Beauty is a voice singing into our suffering, beckoning us toward restoration. In this beautiful truth, Sarah Clarkson shares her own encounters with beauty in the midst of her decades-long struggle with mental illness, depression, and doubt. In a voice both vulnerable and reflective, she paints a compelling picture of the God who reaches out to us in a real and powerful way through the taste and see goodness of what he has made and what he continues to create amid our darkness. And guys, I'm telling you, even though I've only read half of the book, it is beautiful. And I think no matter what, if any kind of pain, hardship, that you're going through, it doesn't have to be exactly, what she has gone through, but this book will resonate with you, and it just is encouragement for your soul. And I have found, it's just beautiful. And, I've been through a lot in my life, and there has been a lot of pain, a lot of darkness, and there have been times when you just feel like, where is God? Like, is this life? Is life supposed to be this dark? And she addresses that and gives you hope. And and so I'm reading through it right now. I'm actually gonna do, once I'm done, I'm gonna do a video and kind of share some of my own personal reflections on it. That will be a little bit in the future, but I definitely plan on it, because this book just I don't know how to explain it. It just speaks to my soul. So, but I can recommend it, even though I've only read half of it. So I would say get that book. Now, the fiction book is Gilead by Marilynne Robinson. And I haven't started it yet, but this is, I'll probably be starting it today. My goal for myself is to read 15 minutes of a nonfiction book and 15 minutes of a fiction book a day. And I feel like that's very doable for me right now, the season of life I'm in with, baby and all of that. And so anyway, it's kind of a series. There's 4 books. There's Gilead, Home, Lila, and Jack. But each book can be read independently. So I've already read Lila, And Lila was the book, that's how I was introduced to Marilynne Robinson in this series. And actually, it's because of Sarah Clarkson, who wrote This Beautiful Truth. I'm part of her Patreon Book Girl Fellowship. And so that Lila was one of the books that we read. And so that's how I was introduced to Marilynne Robinson. And I absolutely love her style of writing. And it just, I don't know, there's just something about it that my brain loves, my heart loves. And so I decided to go ahead and get Gilead. And I'm going to just go through all 4 of those books. So yeah, I'll let you know. Like I said, I haven't started it yet. But I have a feeling, because I loved Lila so much, that I'm gonna love this one too. This one I think won her a Pulitzer Prize. So anyway, so there's that book that I'm reading now, or that I'm going to start reading now. One of the things I, as a mom, is I want my children to be surrounded with books. And my son is almost 15. He'll be 15 in a couple weeks. And then I also have my sweet little Lucy, who is 3 months old. So nice big gap between them. But one of the things with Daniel when he was growing up, I mean, books. We had books, and oh, let's see if she'll calm down a little bit. She's just kind of fussing. She just had a bottle, so I know she's not hungry. But anyway, I just surrounded him with books and got him reading, pretty quickly. I mean, he was a quick learner when it came to reading. And, I read books to him every single night. And it was just, I loved it. I loved just providing him with lots and lots of books. And so that's the plan with Lucy as well. And I still actually have a lot of the books that he had when he was little, but not all of them. And we definitely need to just keep adding to our book collection. So I'm just going to share with you, I could do a whole video series probably on children's books that I have and love. Maybe I will. But for this one, I had to pick. And so I decided to pick, just to share with you, this little book, boxed book set that I found called Our Little Library. And this one is a foundational language vocabulary board book set. And this is volume 1. So there's a few other volumes that you can buy. And this is by, it's from a licensed speech therapist, Tabitha Page. And she also painted all of the illustrations. So actually, I'll read you the box. Created by licensed speech therapist and watercolor artist Tabitha Page, these 5 board books feature charming hand-painted images and well-researched first words that are proven to help build your child's vocabulary. The durable materials and small book size also make them perfect for your baby's little hands. The back of each board book includes a seek and find activity to help you continue to encourage your child's language development as they grow. And so like I said, in this little set, there's forest animals, farm animals, transportation, fruits and vegetables, toys. So, and then of course there's a couple other sets as well. So what I love is it has this little tab here that you can pull to help you get the books out easier. But I'll show you the books. So this one is Farm Animals. And it's cute on the back. There's a little chicken. And so not only are these great, I mean, they're beautiful. They're wonderful quality. And so it's literally just a picture of a farm animal and their name underneath. So we've got the pig and the ducklings, cow and calf, cat and kitten, and so on and so forth. And then in the back, as they said, there's a little seek and find, so they can, you can ask them to find the animal that is pink. And so they have to find the animal that's pink. The pig. So, absolutely beautiful artwork. And I think that's another thing that I love about them is you're also, you know, kind of start exposing your child at an early age to art, you know, to watercolor paints and just beautiful illustrations. And like I said, these are excellent quality, beautiful quality. I mean, this would be something that, you know, you'd want to hold on to forever, and that your child could use with their children and possibly even their children. So they called it heirloom quality. But anyways, it's okay though. Obviously, it's going to belong to a child, and they might get a little used and loved and worn, and that's okay. That just makes them even better. So anyway, even though Lucy is not reading, obviously, just yet, I love this set, and I think it's perfect if you know, for your own children, or if you need a baby shower gift idea. I just think this is wonderful, and I can't wait. And I've actually already kind of started reading it to her, where I'll have her on my lap and I'll open one up and just kind of read the words to her. And she might kind of try to look at the pictures, but I think because she's still only 3 months, you know, she still kind of needs some of that high contrast pictures, and these aren't necessarily high contrast. But anyway, just got to introduce them early. So there's that for those. And so that's it for the books this time around. Oh, I'll do one more baby thing though. So this little, one of the things that I love for baby is a sound machine. And I looked at all different kinds of sound machines before she was born, and then didn't find one before she was born that I wanted to buy. And then afterwards, realized we kind of needed one, because right now we're sharing a bedroom with her because, as I said, we only have 2 bedrooms, and we're working on that 3rd bedroom in the garage for my son to move into. So the sound machine is great because it kind of drowns, you know, when my husband and I are getting ready for bed and she's sleeping, it just kind of drowns all the sound out, you know. So anyways, this is the one that I found that I really, really love. It's small, it's compact. I got it on Amazon. All of these things, anything that I can link where I got it from, I will link it down I will link it down below. But I love it because it's tiny, and it comes with this little hook on it. So you can hook it, you know, if you're traveling or whatever. You can hook it on their stroller. If we go camping, I'll probably use it when we go camping, because we are going to go camping with her. That's going to be fun. And of course, you know, I'll make a video about that. But anyway, this one is, like I said, I love it because it's small. Now it has different settings. So you can do, the one I currently have it set on, I don't know, this might be too loud. So I don't know if this is too loud for the microphone. So the current setting is rain. And let's see here. They have it's like a fan. So fan noise, I guess. Just different white noise sounds. Oh, that's the end of that list. Then they do have some music. That's not the music setting. Oh, this is the nature. So this is the nature sounds. This one's fire, which I love. I don't know if you can hear that. If that sounds good in the microphone. Not. There's fire, crickets. So waves, ocean waves, water. Yeah. I didn't know this setting was on here. It's a mom shushing. I did not hear that setting before. It's a mom shushing. Okay. Oh. It's so funny. I didn't listen to all these settings. This one I think is supposed to sound like when they're in the, it's like the mom's heartbeat when they're in the womb. Huh. I didn't listen to all those settings. And then they have some music. Anyway. So, love this little thing. I've really only used the rain setting, but there are a bunch of other ones that you can use. Yeah, just great little sound machine, not expensive. It can get so loud. I mean, you can turn it up crazy loud. The battery lasts forever. You charge it with a cord. It's a little cord, and but it's forever before I have to actually plug it in and charge it. So anyways, love this little thing for baby. So this is another one that's good for if you have babies or if you need a baby shower gift idea. So I don't even know the brand. Dream Egg. Dream Egg is the brand. So I will link that. Now, let's get to some beauty products because we all love a good beauty product, don't we? I'm going to start with, this is a body cream. Now, if I were forced to have to pick one body lotion, one lotion that I would have to use for the rest of my life and only that lotion, this is the lotion I would pick. And it is the L'Occitane En Provence Ultra Rich Cream. And I can't get it to focus. But this is absolutely lovely. And the smell, I can't do crazy strong smells. I can't. I get migraines. I have allergies. It's like, I can't. That if I'm going to have something that smells good, it has to be it's such a scent that it's not overpowering, that it's not too perfumey. And this, I have to say, is, I don't know. There's something about it. I can't even describe it to you. But for me, it's like, there's something about it that reminds me of summer vacation. And I'm not talking like tropical vacation, tropical summer. I'm talking, I don't know, just, I guess, the feeling of summer vacation. Like, yeah, that's how I would describe it. So it's not a tropical scent by any stretch of the imagination, but it's the memories I have of just the joy of summer vacation. And we would go every summer road trip down to Southern California, where my mom's side of the family lived, and the Bay Area where I was born. but we spent a lot of time in Southern California and with cousins and family, and yeah, I know there's something about it that reminds me of that. And one of the things, so anyways, and it's also, the quality is amazing. This is not cheap. This is not a cheap body cream. You will pay $50 for this little tub. It's 25% shea butter, but I can tell you, you get what you pay for. The quality is amazing. It doesn't feel heavy. It's not greasy. Yeah, you can definitely tell the quality. And just something that this is just a little story, a little reflection, is I just remember my grandma, my mom's mom, always smelling so good. And she didn't wear perfume, like a ton of perfume or anything. I just remember she always had some kind of pretty lotion, some delightfully smelling lotion that she would have on. And when you would give her hugs, you would just kind of melt into her, and she just always smelled so good. And it wasn't overpowering, but whatever it was, it just, and it wasn't necessarily something that at the time I would say, oh, grandma smells so good. But it's just a memory I have. And so that's something for myself that I don't know, I kind of want that. Like, I want my children to remember that, oh man, when they hugged me, I always smelled good. And it wasn't overpowering, it wasn't a perfume. It was just something subtle and lovely. And I feel like this lotion is that smell, is that scent for me. And later on, and hopefully this lotion is still around when I am a grandma, and I hope my grandkids can hug me and have that same just memory of grandma always smelled so good. So anyway, just a little side note, little side reflection. So anyway, love this stuff. As I said, if I had to pick, I have other lotions that I love, that I will share other times too, but this is the number one. This is the one that I would have forever. Okay, there's that. Now, for makeup, one of the things this last winter that I discovered was Jones Road. And I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's one of the few things, like, you get advertisements that pop up in your social media, and I hardly ever look at them. But the Jones Road popped up, and that was one that I went and looked at, and they got me. I mean, this product is amazing. And so it's Bobbi Brown beauty products, and this is her newest product line. And so let me kind of show you. And this, I would say, this product line is beautiful for aging skin. And I will be 40 at the end of July. And so I have just found that I need a lot of moisture. I need a lot of moisture on my face. And so the big, I guess you could say that with this Bobbi Brown is, I don't know what you call it, the biggest product of this line is her Miracle Balms. And the moisture content in the Miracle Balms is lovely. And I'm actually wearing them. I'm wearing it right now. So here is one of them. I have two of them. And this one is Happy Hour. And so I'll open it up here. And obviously I've been using it, so it's not. And this is great moisture content. I don't know how to describe it. You just have to go to the website. I'll link it down below where you can go and read up about it. I don't necessarily know how to fully describe it, or I'm not a huge makeup person. And so, but I will show you. I'll put some on the back of my hand, and I hope you'll be able to see it in the camera. Probably not. So it's very, hold on, I did that wrong. So it's just this very kind of shimmery, but not over shimmery. And you put this on your face. And so I don't usually wear foundation. I just wear some moisturizer and this stuff. And so I don't rub you. This isn't something you want to put all over your face. Otherwise, you're going to look like a grease bomb. But I take this and I'll put it on my cheekbones, on my forehead, on my nose, and my chin. And then I'll even put a little bit on my eyelids. So there's that one. And this is just kind of, it's supposed to give you kind of, they do have golden hour. And I would say this kind of gives you that, it's supposed to give you kind of that golden hour glow. And the other one I have is, so this one is Dusty Rose. So here's the Dusty Rose. And this one, it looks like it's going to be kind of dark or whatever, but it doesn't. So let me show you on my hand how this looks. So there's the Dusty Rose. And this I do the same thing. So I wear both of these at the same time. This one I take a little bit less, and then I put this on my cheeks and on my forehead, on my nose, and just a little bit on my chin. Now this isn't a light, I would say this isn't a light makeup. Like this is not, like if you're looking for something, I mean, it does, I would say it's not necessarily heavy, but you can feel the moisture content. And I know some women, they're not going to like it. But I think for me, for the age of my skin, and this stuff is amazing. This stuff is a miracle. So I absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. Especially if, you're getting up there like me and you're getting into your 40s and your face just needs that extra moisture. This stuff is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Some of the best makeup I've ever had. So there's that. Those two are the Miracle Balms. Now there's a bunch of other shades and colors that you can get. I might try some other ones at some point. I know twice a year they do a sale where they sell mini Miracle Balms. So you have to purchase them. They're not samples, but there's smaller ones, so you can actually kind of try out some of the different shades. So I might do that at some point and see, but I mean, these ones I absolutely love. They're working for me. Now, they also have, because I was so impressed with the Miracle Balms, I started trying some of their other products. And so they have this little eyeshadow, and this one is called Just a Sec. So, and it's not a powder. I don't know if you'd call it a cream or not, but it's definitely not a powder. And so I put it on with my finger. I don't use a brush for it. So let me put this on my hand. And so I will just, mornings that I'm wanting to be quick, and I'm not going to put on full, I will throw that on my eyes. It's really nice. Oh, and it feels amazing. It's like amazing. I'm wearing it right now. So I'm not a person who would usually do like a makeup tutorial, but I might have to do one for these so I can just show you like before and after. There's another video idea. So I love this one. There's a few different shades of this one as well, but I love the almost, it's not quite pink, but so Just a Sec. And then there's this, and this is also an eyeshadow, and it's liquid. It's It almost looks like a lip gloss, but it's not. This is an eyeshadow. And it's a little bit more, there's more shimmer and sparkle to it. And this one's called Sparkle Wash. They call it a Sparkle Wash. And this one is, I don't think this one's called Barely Pink. And so I'll put on this little eyeshadow and then put a drop of this one on and just dab that around my fingers. And that's what I do for my eyeshadow, and it works beautifully. And so some days I don't even most of the time I don't wear mascara or eyeliner. I just don't, unless I'm going to church or I'm filming a video. So, because I just, as I kept using more and more of the Jones Road products, I started trying more of them. And so this one is the mascara. Love the mascara too. I mean, it just seems so rare that you find like a line of beauty products that you like. Everything so far I've tried, I've absolutely loved. Like, nothing has disappointed me yet. And so this is the mascara. Now, love the mascara. The only thing is it's a curved brush, and I hate curved brushes for mascara. And this is the only one they have. There's no other option. And I think this is the only color they have. They only have, this is pitch black. That's the only color mascara they have, which is fine for me, but they only have the curved brush. And I don't know. I think it's because my eyelashes are pretty straight, and the curved brush just makes it a little bit harder. I feel like I still end up getting some on my skin because of the curved brush. But other than that, it's just the brush. It's just the shape of the brush. Other than that, the product is absolutely amazing. And it's not technically waterproof, but it is. Like, it doesn't, your eyes could water, you could cry, and it doesn't come off. But it comes off as soon as you wash it off with some makeup remover. It comes right off. So beautiful stuff. And then I went ahead and bought their eyeliner. And this one is just brown. And I always use brown highlighter. I feel like black is just too much for me. So I just use, and this goes on like butter. It goes on so smooth. Just lovely, lovely eyeliner. Now these are something else that I bought from them. This is just turning into a beauty video. Are there little, what are these? The face pencil is what they call them. And so these I use under my eyes. So there's two different shades. There's a base shade that you put on under your eyes that kind of lightens everything. And then there's the next shade that you put on is one that matches your skin tone. So anyway, love these, especially as a mom with a new baby. You can get dark circles under your eyes. And so I don't necessarily wear these every single day, but when I am, like I said, when I'm going to do the full makeup, when I'm going to go out and we're going to go to church or go out, or I'm going to make a video, I will use these. And these are, once again, like I said, it just seems so strange to me that so far I've loved everything that I have used of theirs. And there's still more. So now another little thing is this, it's called a lippy stick. So it's not lipstick, but they call it a lippy stick. And this one is pink nude. And it is very subtle. So I'm actually wearing it. I'm wearing it right now. I'll put on a little bit more. And it's not lipstick, so it doesn't feel, you put it on and it feels more like a chapstick. But it's very subtle, and they have a ton of different shades of this one. So let me put this on my hand. So there, you can kind of see it. Just lovely. I love it. So I got one of these, and yeah, I love the shade. There's that. I also bought the face lotion. Now, it's called Miracle Cream. This stuff is heavy. So this is like a balm. This is not lightweight moisturizer. And I don't put this on when I'm going to put on the Miracle Balm makeup. I do not wear this underneath. Otherwise, you definitely look greasy. Like there's a lot of moisture. And so this I put on. Sometimes I'll just put this on in the morning after my shower, and it gives you kind of a dewy glow because of the moisture content, which is how Bobbi Brown describes it, and she's correct. And it makes you look glowy too. And so you don't, you're just going to go real simple. But I usually just put this on at night. And then I have a different, an actual, they do make a lighter, like, they make an eye cream of this that's lighter that you could probably put on your face too. But anyway, I just don't, I'm not going to wear the Miracle Balm and this at the same time. That's just too much. But this stuff is amazing. It's just, absolutely amazing. Love it. Just tons and tons of moisture. Now this one's kind of fun. This is the last thing of the Jones Road that I'm going to show you. This is the Hippie Stick. And this is, so it's everywhere balm. This is just kind of so it's in this stick, and you actually push the bottom up. It's like a push pop. Reminds me of, like, remember when we were kids and we had push pops? That's how you get it out, is you push it up. And it's interesting. This is a very spearminty scent. And so it's supposed to smell good. It's supposed to just be something you can put on your hands. You can actually put it on your face. Like, let's say you're out and about and you haven't had any makeup on and you need some moisture on your face. You can put this on your face. They even say you can put it in your hair if you have flyaways. It's just kind of an all-around, all-purpose-y balm. And it smells amazing. They use essential oils, I believe. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. You'd have to look it up but I'm pretty sure it's essential oils. And the main scent that you get is kind of a spearminty scent, which sounds weird, like, but it doesn't, you don't feel like you're smearing yourself with double mint gum or anything like that. It's a very light, refreshing, and I think there's some citrus in there. Oh, so I really like this. It's a very refreshing scent. So when I'm out and about, I keep this in my, my diaper bag. I don't use a purse currently. My purse is my diaper bag. So I keep this in my little pouch in my diaper bag with my lip gloss and all that stuff. And so I'll put this on, when I'm out and about, and it just kind of is uplifting and refreshing. And love this stuff. So that is so far all of the Jones Road stuff that I have tried. And so this video ended up turning into like a Jones Road advertisement. But like I said, none of this is sponsored. This is just what I love. So if you've been thinking about the Jones Road, I would say start first with the Miracle Balm. If you're just wanting to try out their products, try the Miracle Balm. And they do a little test before you buy, like a little online test, so you can kind of figure out what would probably be the best shade for your skin. And it's really accurate. Like, I used it, I thought there was no way. So they do it for these little things too. And I thought, there's no way. How could they know exactly? Like, just by answering some questions. How could they figure out your face? And it works. It works. Like they've got it down to a science or something. So anyway, so those are just the few little things I wanted to share with you guys. And I hope this video was okay. I hope you found it interesting and, maybe discovered some new things you want to give a try, or some books you want to read, or whatever. But I I'll make some more as I, if you guys enjoy this. Yeah, and I think I will go ahead and do a little, I should do a makeup before and after so you can kind of see how I apply the Jones Road makeup and the difference that it makes. It's very subtle, but it's lovely. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and if you're interested in any of these things, I will have them all linked below so you can go check them out. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.